Most martial arts schools are judging their ads by the wrong number, and it's quietly killing their academy. I'm Dave from Pack the Mats, and today I'm going to be breaking down the 3 numbers that actually matter when it comes to growing an academy. And before we jump in, subscribe to the channel. I make videos specifically for martial arts school owners who want more students, better retention, and profitable growth. I just got off a launch call with a new school owner. He's been running Facebook ads for about a year. He's getting leads, decent volume, but his classes are half empty and nobody's picking up the phone. Here's the thing, he's not failing because of bad leads. He's failing because he's measuring the wrong numbers. Think about it like this. If you're getting 100 leads, but only 5 are walking in the door, would you rather have that, 100 leads coming in, or would you rather get 30 leads and all 30 booked? See, that's the difference between what most school owners track, leads, and what actually grows your academy, appointments. The goal is simple: more students, more revenue, more growth. But leads alone, they can't give you that. A lead is just a name and an email. It doesn't actually grow your school until that person walks in the door, actually shows up, and then signs up. So let's talk about the 3 numbers that actually move the needle and will get your academy going in the right direction. Number 1 is your book rate. Your book rate is the number of leads that actually schedule an appointment. This is the first signal of whether your ads are actually working at all. The benchmark is to get at least 30% of your leads to book an appointment. So if you're getting 100 leads, you should be getting at least 30 of them to book. We regularly see 50% or higher book rate with our clients. So if you're under that 30%, don't pump more money into your ad. Fix that booking problem first. It could be your targeting, it could be your offer, or it could just be your follow-up process. But book rate is your first filter for your ad. It tells you, are the right people even raising their hand? Otherwise, you're wasting money and you're wasting time. Number 2 number to think about is your show rate. The show rate matters because booking means nothing if they don't walk in your door. You want to see at least a 70% show rate minimum. That means 7 out of 10 appointments show up and actually walk in. Looking at numbers from Q1, we saw with our call team an 82% show rate. Some academies see 90 to 100%. So if you're under 70%, the fix is almost always your confirmation process. Are you calling them after they book? Are you sending reminders? Is a real human touching base with them before they come in for the appointment? That one change, a personal phone call, can move you from a 50% show rate to an 80% show rate almost overnight. The number 3 number to look at is your close rate. So once they walk in, are you actually enrolling them? That's what this number is measuring. The target is to get at least 60% enrolling. Ideally, it's more like 80% with a few tweaks. But if you're hitting that 60%, you know that you're heading in the right direction. If you're under 25%, if 1 out of 4 is enrolling when they come in the door, then your enrollment process needs attention right away. The most common reason we see for a low close rate is that the academy owner is bringing the child in for an intro class and they aren't getting the time one-on-one with the parent. So what's happening is they're coming in, they're doing the class, and then the instructor has to jump to the next class. And so they're just hoping that the parent will sign the child up. And of course, they don't sign up, right? So they just kind of disappear and then you got to chase them and follow up. So here's the fix. If you have a high rank or another instructor that can lead a portion of the class, go sit down next to the parent for 5 minutes. Show them your brochure, show them the pricing, talk to them about it. And if you can, set up a call afterwards or a few minutes afterwards so you can talk with them. Even a call, something that you can put on the calendar to be able to follow up with them, is a good way rather than just hoping that they'll show up. So get that on the calendar. That's it. That one step will increase your close rate significantly. And a quick bonus metric to keep an eye on is retention rate. A healthy churn for a martial arts academy should be under 10% per year. If you're above the 10%, no amount of marketing is going to fix that leaky bucket. The issue is on the mats. It's not on the ad account, and no amount of advertising is going to fix that. So you have to fix that problem right away. Now let's make this real with actual dollars and cents. So what you want to do is start with taking your total ad spend, take that ad spend number, divide it by the total number of booked appointments you have. That will be your cost per booked appointment. Now take that same ad spend number divided by the number of people who walked in the door. That's your cost per showed appointment. And then take your same ad spend dollars and divide it by the number of people who actually enrolled. That's going to give you your cost per enrollment or your cost per close. So that number is going to give you your real marketing return on investment. Work those 3 numbers backwards and you'll know exactly where your growth is being held back so you can actually start growing your academy. If you're losing money at step 1, meaning you're not getting enough booked appointments, the problem is probably with your ads or your follow-up. If you're losing money at step 2, meaning people aren't actually walking in the door, The problem is definitely with your follow-up. If you're losing money at step 3, meaning people are showing up for your appointments, but they're not actually closing, you have a problem with your enrollment process that you need to fix. This is how you stop guessing about what's working, stop focusing on your leads, and actually focus on your marketing and running your marketing like a real business. So that's it. 3 numbers, 1 framework: book rate, show rate, close rate. Know those 3 numbers and you know exactly where to focus your effort. So drop a comment right now. Which of those 3 numbers do you need to focus on in order to get your academy growing? I read every single comment and I would love to see where you guys are struggling at so I can create more content around that specific area. Now, before I wrap up this video, I want to talk to the school owners that just ran their numbers and realized that their ads have been underperforming for probably at least the last month, 3 months, possibly 6 months or longer. Here's what I want you to know. It's probably not you. The Facebook and Instagram algorithm has shifted hard, especially in the last 6 months. What was producing results 6 or even 12 months ago just isn't working the same way anymore. Targeting has changed, costs have changed, and the way leads interact with ads has changed. So if you're the one that's teaching classes, talking to parents, following up with all of the leads, and managing your own ads, you're wearing a lot of hats and probably feeling a little overwhelmed. That's the exact problem that we built our PAC system to help solve. So here's what we do. We build your website, we run your ads, we set up your entire Ninja booking system. Our Ninja booking system is our software that follows up with every single lead that fills out a form from your website, your ads, anywhere else, and follows up with them automatically to try to get them booked. On top of that, we have a real call team with real people that will follow up with every single lead. Real humans who reach out to your leads, book appointments, confirm appointments, and follow up with people if they don't show up. That will happen even when you're on the mats so that they can focus on growing your academy while you're focused on keeping your students. You don't touch the ads, you don't chase the leads, you just teach and grow your academy. If you want to see if this is a good fit for your academy, book a free intro call. I'll put a link below in the description. No pressure, no pitch, just a real conversation about where you're at, where you want to go, and to see if our system can help you get to that next step. I'd love to take a look and see what's happening in your market and see if we can help you grow your academy. I'm Dave from Pack the Mats. I'll see you in the next video.